So now in the manual testing, the last topic, that is in sdlc totally 6 pages are available. Test initiation, test planning, test case design, execution, defect reporting, test closure. In the last class, test execution completed. In the demo test execution, 4 levels are there: level 0, level 1, level 2, and level 3. Already explained this concept. Level 0. Level 0 is nothing but a smoke test. Already explained about the smoke test. Smoke test means here we are not executing test cases, just we are checking application is stable or not for the further testing. If it is stable, then I can go for the next level. Next, level 1. Level 1 is real testing or comprehensive testing. Means I can open all my test cases based on the step description. I can execute one by one, and I can write the actual result. I can compare both expected and actual. If both are same, test case should be passed. If any deviation is there, test case should be failed. So each test case, have you seen my screen and audio both? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So like that, real testing. Sir, each test case contain how many statuses? Every test case contain 3 statuses: pass, fail, block. Test case statuses. Previously I explained all those things. Pass, fail, and block. Pass means both expected result, actual result same, then it is a pass. Fail means if any mismatches are there, that is the failed. Blocked means due to parent functionality, I am unable to execute the functionalities. That is called as a block. So each test case contains 3 cases: pass, fail, and block. Next, level 2, that is the retesting and regression testing. What is the meaning of retesting? Retesting means we have to check whether the bugs are resolved or not. That is called as a retesting. And one more meaning also there: executing same test case with different types of test data. That is also called as retesting. What is the meaning of regression? Regression means we have to check the past functionalities. We have to check all the past functionalities. Is there any side effect or impact due to the changes? That is called as a regression. Finally, level 3, that is final regression or end to end scenario test. So up to here last class completed. So what is the meaning of final regression? Final regression means before deliver application to the UAT, user acceptance test, we can perform end-to-end scenario test. That is, here we are validating some of the functionalities from login to logout based on defect density. What is defect density? Interview question. What is the defect density? Defect density means number of defects identified in a module is called as a defect density. Number of defects identified in a module is called as a defect density. So at the time of real testing, in some module we are identifying the number of defects, more defects. Again, those modules we are checking and we are hand over to the client. So up to here last class we finished. Today defect reporting, or we can call it as a defective tracking. First of all, what is a defect? Already we know the definition about the defect. The deviation between expected result and actual result. So at the time of test cases, suppose here a second, it is opening. So at the time of writing test cases, we can write the test case ID, descriptions, what type of test case it is there, because types of test cases four are there: GUI, usability, validation, functionality. Functionality again two are there, positive and negative are there. After that, description means what to test. Next, expected result. So where is my test cases? Yes, done. So there my writing test case I explained. First, cover sheet. Nothing but name of the test engineer, module name, total number of test cases. Those things will be available into the cover page. After that, test cases. So here, at the time of test cases, observe first we can write test case requirement, which requirement we are preparing, what type of test case it is, a test case ID, scenario, what to test, precondition to execute every test case, precondition is there, test steps, user actions. Next, expected result. Up to here we are right. Suppose here observe. First of all, I am checking the GUI page, application, colors, everything. First functionality, read the third one. Verify the functionality of one-way radio button. So if you want to check the one-way radio button means, first of all, I want to open the spy set. Okay. Now I'm executing the test case. So I will open the spy set application in this one. So what I'm checking here, read the third one, this one. Verifying the functionality of one-way radio button. What is the precondition? Open the spy set. What is the user action? Click on one-way radio button. What is your expected result? Application should display one-way date picker. Suppose by mistakenly, if my application is open two calendars, yes, that is a defect only occur. Now I am performing actions. Go to here, click on one way. Sir, see only one calendar is there. If I am clicking on round trip, see two calendars are enabled, sir. By mistakenly, per suppose, if I am clicking on one way, if this date is also came, yes, but here observe, round trip is selected automatically. Observe this one. Sir, it is not a defect, observe. If I am clicking on one way, only one way. If I am clicking on here, automatically here round trip will be enabled, observe. Yes, so it's not defect. But what I am telling is, by mistakenly, if I am clicking on one way, if the second calendar also displayed. In the old version, sir, whenever I'm clicking on one way, the second calendar also will be opened in the old versions. So at that time, what I was doing is present application working properly. Then here I will write the actual results. Application displaying one-way date picker perfectly. Now, suppose assume application displaying both date pickers like that. Then it should be the failed. I can give as a failure. But present it is the passive, no problem. In old versions, the problem is there. So like that, sir, we need to execute each and every test case, and we can use the result passa failure, blocked, like that. Each and every test case, open it, execute, open one by one, and perform your actions, and we can write our results. So defect can also called as a some companies incident, or some companies called as a issue, or some companies called as a incident, issue, fault. All are same only. Mari, whenever I'm identifying defect, how to intimate it to the developer? Two ways are there. One is manual procedure. Second one is automation process. So how the process means, whenever defect identified, then first we prepare a defect profile, and that will be sent to the test lead to get the approval, because sometimes we did some mistakes. That is the reason we can get the approval from the test lead and we can provide it. Mari, whatever the components in the defect template, so this is the manual procedure. The type of manual, how we can intimate a defect. So how test cases are available, same like that. Defect template also there. I will open it. Observe here. Defect reporting template. Sir, see defect reporting. So whatever the components are there here, first defect ID, test case ID, which test case was failed. Defect description means what we are testing. Test steps, expected, actual, pass or failure, status. Sir, what is the status? What is reproducible? Reported by, reported on, severity, priorities. So like that, multiple components are available there at the time of defect reporting. You can check your audio, Gayatri. Everyone is clear. Please again relog in. Your side only problem. Because everyone is getting my voice. Your side only problem. Please check it. Because everyone getting my voice and the screen also. Your side something problem. Sir, now, whatever the components in the defect template, okay, the first component is summary. Okay, sir, what is the summary? Brief description about defect. Next, defect ID. Because every defect contains IDs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Unique identification. Third one, reported by. Reported by means name of test engineer. Because who is reported this defect? That person, that is called as a test engineer name. Reported on which date defect reported. Sir, generally when we intimated defects to the developers, in general, when we are identifying the defect, the same day we can intimate it. Reported on the same day when it identified. Yes, because sir, if I am today identifying the defect, means today only I am intimating to the developers. So at the same day, defects can be intimated to that one. Fifth, reported to. To whom we reporting? That is generally test lead only. Now, sir, in this one concept is there, defect reporting reproducibility. Sir, what is this reproducibility? I am given reproducibility now what it is, and I am given status also. Sir, test carefully observe. Test case contains three statuses: pass, fail, block. Defect contains 10 statuses. I will tell that BLC, bug life cycle. Within a matter of 5 minutes, we will start. That is 10 statuses contains. What is this reproducibility? Observe that. Reproducibility. We can give yes or no. How to means observe. Sir, first one test engineer intimated one defect to the developer. Immediately developer should be resolved it and given to the test engineer. Now what is our responsibility? That defect is resolved or not, we are checking. So per suppose in the modified build again same bug was raised, then reproducible defect, that is a, because first time I am intimated to the my developer. What he was telling, he resolved and given the modified build. Again I am checking in the modified build. Again the modified build, same defect I am getting. Then those type of defects are called as reproducible. Then I can give reproducibility as a S. Suppose if it is not there, resolved by the developer, I can make it as a no. So reproducibility means in the modified build, same bug was raised or resolved. If it is raised, next status yes. If it is not there, resolved by developer, make it as a no. So reproducibility means whenever defect identified in functionality, then we need to recheck the same. Then we need to recheck the same functionality to confirm defect will rise or not. If defect is raised, then it is considered as a reproducible defect. That is only. So, sir, what is the reproducibility? Reproducibility means if the defects are raised in the modified build, then we can give as a reproducible defect. Sir, now someone is asking in the previous session, sir, what is the difference between severity and priorities? Severity and priority. Sir, severity is nothing but it describes what is the seriousness of the defect or impact of the defect to perform test execution. Three severities are there: critical, major, minor. I will tell when we go for critical, when we go for major, and all those things. What is the priority? Sir, priority means It describes importance of the functionality in which we identify defect. Priority also describes what time the defect should be resolved. Yes. So suppose, observe, I am given 10 defects to the developer. In all the 10 defects, which defect first they can resolve? That is called as our priority. Which defect first we can resolve, that is called as a priority. What is severity? The seriousness of the defect is called as a severity. So I will use severities: critical, major, minor, like that. So first developer always concentrate on critical defects. Sir, what is the critical means? Observe. First of all, I will tell definition. It describes seriousness of the defect or impact of the defect to perform test execution. For suppose, sir, if I am taking any application, if I want to go to the HMS application, in this one, sir, for suppose login button is not working, even though I am entering valid username, valid password. I will tell you, in reproducibility, still we are not explaining. Wait 2 minutes, I will explain that one. NA means not applicable. Now we will discuss about to wait 2 minutes. I will tell statuses 10 statuses are there, and what is the reproducibility, 3 statuses are there. I am comparing these two. I will tell at the time of BLC. Wait 2 minutes. In BLC, you will get full clarity. In BLC, I will tell that one. What is this NA? Because reproducibility, 3 statuses are there. That is NA not applicable. Yes, no. When it will come, in the BLC will come. Wait 5 minutes. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
NA means not applicable. In BLC, we will see that one. Ambika. So now, observe carefully. Where we are, severity. Sir, what is the severity means? Suppose in HMS application, sir, login button is not working properly. Can I give which status? Critical or major or minor? Critical. Because of, sir, if login functionality is not working, means then how can I go for login? Because if login is working properly, then only I can check the internal functionalities. If login is not working, means how can I check the internal functionalities? So whenever I log in, internally multiple modules are there here. Permanent registration, emergency, search registration, like that. Are starting only if it is not working, means how can I check internal functionalities? Not possible. That is the reason. If login is not working because of one parent functionality, I'm not able to check in the child functionalities, then I can make it as a critical. So 3 statuses we are providing. Critical means because of that bug, I am unable to continue my test cases. So Babu developer, first you can resolve these defects. So critical means high functional defects, and there is no workaround. To continue execution. Yes, because due to login functionality, I'm not able to check remaining functionalities here. Then how we can continue? That is called as a critical defects. Sir, sometimes I can give as a major. Major means, sir, it is also high functionality, but there is a workaround. Best example, sir, whenever I'm logged into the application, yes, I am logged into the application. So in this one, suppose at the time of registration, permanent registration is not working. Assume in the permanent registration, whenever I'm entering all the details, click on save button, not working. Okay, no problem. Then you can go emergency registration and you can check this page. So there is some work is there. If one is not working, we can go to the another one, or you can go search registration, or you can go registration list. So remaining modules are working, so you can check these things. So next level, I will explain all the scenarios in the HMS, SpiceJet, Facebook, Gmail, not only single application, 7-8 applications I will explain at the time of writing the scripting. After that one project I will explain. So then you will get full clarity about here. That is called as a major defect. Major means it is also high. Yes, high functional defect only. And there is a workaround to continue execution. So previously there is no execution because of the defect. I'm not able to continue. That's very critical. Sir, some companies, those defects are also called as a showstopper and a fatal. Sir, all are same. Remember, sometimes they will ask showstopper, or sometimes they can ask fatal defects. All are same. Critical, showstopper, fatal. Sir, minor. Minor means these are not affected to your functionality, like spelling mistakes. Sir, in the login, L is missing, functionality is working. So all the UI and usability related test cases mean just like spelling mistakes, alignments, all those are called as a, that is called as the severities. What about the priority? Now it describes importance of the functionality in which we identified a defect. Priorities also describes at what time the defect should be resolved. So always critical defects contains high priority. So priority describes. Shalini, previously you asked this question, severity, priority, but today you joined very late. You only asked this question. Sir, difference between severity, priority.
Yes,
So priority describes in what time that defect should be resolved. So, sir, severities will be given by the test engineer. Priorities will be given to the developer because 10 defects I am given. Which defect first to resolve? So they will give priorities like high, medium, low. So first high priority defect they resolved. Next medium, next low level. So like that, that is the severity, and we can provide priorities. Severity means seriousness of the defect. What is the seriousness? How it is impacted functionality? Is it working properly or not working? Priority means based on that, developers will give, okay, first which defect I can resolve. So always critical defects contains high priority. So sometimes minor defects also contains high priority. Minor means observation. When sometimes, so suppose here, whenever I open the page, starting of the page, Mahesh Hospital Management System, fine. So in the Mahesh Hospital, H is missing, assume that. H is missing. Is it meaningful, sir? H is not there. But it is not affected to your functionality, but meaningless. Mahesh Hospital Management. So at that time also I can give high priority. Username, U is missing. By mistakenly, developer did small mistakes. In the reset, R is missing. Then also can you hyperate, because at a starting page only, when I open that, so all the spelling mistakes are there, means we can use high priority. At the time also we can use. So sometimes only minor defects will contain high priorities. So that is the 8th component. Now 9th component, project name, name of the project. 10th one, build version, means which build it is run. Build means already explained. First build, second build, third one, fourth one, fifth one. In which version you are getting the defect. Test case ID. In which test case it was failed. Snapshot. Sir, compulsory when a defect identified, screenshot is mandatory because of the proof. Last one, status. So status means not pass or failure. Whenever fail, then only status. Here status says defect contains 10 statuses. That is DLC, bug life cycle. Now see, defect reporting Excel file. See, all I explained here. So first defect ID. First defect, which test case was failed? Third test case. Defect description, I'm verifying the one-way functionality. Test steps means user actions. I'm clicking on the one-way radio button. Next, expected result. Application should display one day quicker. But actually what happened? Both are displaying. Pass or fail, fail. Now, status new, reproducible. What the status reproducibility? For that, we need to study BLC now. Sir, BLC means bug life cycle. Sir, every time these statuses will be changes. Every time status will change, reproducibility will be changes. That life cycle nothing but a BLC, bug life cycle. Sir, defect contains 10 statuses. Yes, here 10 statuses we have. Reproducibility just 3 only. 3 here 10. How it will be changes? Now wait 2 minutes. I will explain. Now see. Next, reported by name, reported on severity priority. Sir, once we identify snapshot compulsory. See here, defect reporting, screenshot, second one, screenshot. Because the proof, sir, defect ID, proof. Because here I am clicking on one way, 2 date calendars will be opened. Sir, but this is in the old versions, it is coming. Present new version not there. So like that screenshot also you need to capture, because today we identify defect, tomorrow developer released. All columns should be same. Sometimes some more columns will be added. That is based on organization, it will be changes some if that. 90% these fields only. Based on organization, based on their standards, maybe 1 or 2 columns they will be added. But these are all the fixed columns, standard columns. Yes, these are all the standard columns. Based on your organization, maybe they can add the 1 or 2 columns. But these are compulsory. So now whenever you can identify screenshot compulsory mandatory. Why means today I'm intimated one defect to the developer. Sir, suddenly developer resolved. Again they are asking, Babu, now you can execute. Is it working properly now? Where the defect means proof, for the proof purpose screenshot. Then immediately I will show Babu whenever I'm clicking on one way. See, first calendar, second calendar, both calendars are displaying. That's why screenshot is compulsory for every defect. Defect 1, defect 2, 3, 4 like that. In this screen, we can provide our screenshots. Sir, all these are manual procedure. 90% companies are using manual procedure. If automation means, I will tell one tool. I will open the Mantis Beauty. But present we will discuss BLC. That is very important. In every interview compulsory they will ask, describe about your bug life cycle. So you have to explain about all the 10 statuses. Then they will impress. Pakka ask the question, this one 99.99% they will ask this question, DLC, bug life cycle. Now I will explain. See. Sir, now observe, carefully observe. Here concentrate. Sir, as a test engineer, will provide only 3 status for a defect. What it is? First one, new. What is the meaning of the new? First time I am reporting one defect. First time reporting about defect. Sir, whenever I am defecting first time, is it reproducibility applicable or not applicable? Not applicable because of first time. So that is NA. NA means not applicable. When it is applicable, after retesting it is applicable. So whenever first time new, not applicable. That is the meaning of reproducibility. Okay, perfect. Sir, whenever I intimated, developer resolved and given the build. Now what I was doing, I want to retest. At the time of retesting, the bugs are resolved or not, I'm checking. For suppose developer didn't resolve it, same bug raised. Oh, you can make it as a reopen. Means when test engineer not satisfied about defect resolve work during retesting. Oh, means testing not satisfied because in the modified bit also same bug came. Now immediately you need to change the status. Babu, I am retested, but it is again came. I can make it as a reopen. Now reproducibility will become yes.